Hello, everybody, and welcome to Valley Life. I am Rich Krebs, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about the aspects of mobility and stability, and they really run hand in hand. And the reason I'm saying that is I'm standing in ACES, and I absolutely love the store, but you've got to realize that if you start losing your stability, your mobility goes downhill. So let's get to the experts and talk about what we can do to help, and then how that's going to help you. Tammy, how are you? It's good to see you.
I'm good. Welcome to ACES, Rich.
Thank you so much. But with the years of nursing experience that you have, you thought, you know what, let's find a better way to help people and make it so easily displayed that people come in, they find what they want, they get what they need, they're on the road. That's what you do here at ACES.
That's exactly right. I have been a nurse for 25 years, and I can tell you that it's not a great idea to buy this type of product just out of the box and over the counter. You really need some advice from some experts that know the different types of equipment. A lot of these types of products need to be measured to you, to really be customized to you, and that's what we do here at ACES. We have the experts here on staff and to answer any kind of question to make sure you get the right equipment that has been maybe recommended by your practitioner and that really fits you. We're very passionate about that. We're very involved in exactly what the latest and greatest type of products are out there. Sure. And we carry quality products as well and want to really meet that need. So I encourage your viewers to come on down and see what we have. Well,
it's also, I think, fitting to say that if you're ordering from a company that has a website in a country you can't even pronounce, their safety standards probably aren't the same as ours, but you've already done the homework on that. So when people come in, they're getting quality products that meet safety standards, and then also, as you said, fitted for them, will handle weight loads that need to be there, height, different things that need to change. You can help them out with all of that, so when they leave, they've got a product that'll work for them.
Absolutely. We are accredited, and that is an absolute must by those that accredit us, that you have to have the quality types of products that we carry. And we are always in touch with our vendors and knowing what they supply and what is out there. So that's the point, that out of the box or just over the counter, you don't know exactly where that product's come from or if that's going to meet your need. And so you really need to come down to ACES and talk to us about it.
Sure. Well, actually, that's going to swing me over to this section, too, to Mr. Paul Hall. How are you, sir?
How you doing, Rich?
Good. It's good to see you again. And when I come in here, I've always got questions for you because of your knowledge and experience. But I mentioned in the opening mobility and stability, and a lot of people, when they don't feel stable, they lose that mobility. Or if they weren't stable, they cause a loss of mobility because of falls and things like that. Right. That's a big part of what you do here at ACES.
Absolutely, it is. Well, as you're so eloquently stating it here, mobility, stability, and mobility are hand in hand. So what we have here are a number of products that can help folks. Now, sometimes their doctor will recommend things, and sometimes there's a little bit of reluctance because you think to yourself, I really don't want to have to depend on some piece of equipment to help me. So it's a little bit of adjustment to yourself to say, okay, maybe I have to bite the humility bullet a little bit here, but what's better, 6 months, 8 months recuperating from a hip replacement, or worse, or maybe using a stylish device to help me get around and reduce my risk of fall. Okay. So there are a number of devices that can do that. Your doctor can recommend which device is best, and also sometimes these are covered by insurances. So that's important to know that it's not always out-of-pocket expense. Some of it is, some of it isn't. So, and I can address some of that. Probably the most common item, Rich, is the rolling walker, the rollator. Okay. This one happens to be all decked out with some accessories here. We have our cup holder with our right-at-home cup here, and then we've got the accessory flashlight, so you can kind of...
How nice is that?
Yeah, that is kind of fun, isn't it? But essentially, these all come in different colors and sizes, heights, different wheel sizes, etc. But their main focus is to help one propel themselves down the sidewalk and in the home, and then when necessary, they can actually stop and sit down and take a breather, right? Because some people can't walk very far distances due to various conditions. So this is the most common type of walker that you see nowadays. There is, of course, the standard folding walker, and I can point out over here.
Well, let's talk about this, too, because a lot of these things are meant for a specific function, but they don't necessarily work in another capacity. This is one of those things now that they've modified to make the capacity work that much better.
It is. This is what we call a lift walker, and it looks like a standard folding walker in that it does fold conveniently and you can walk with it. Now, there's front wheels here, and then glides in the back. But the difference with this particular, and this is a new item, this is a lift walker, and we're going to have Tammy demonstrate how this works. So first thing is we have our patient is in a seated position, and oftentimes it's very difficult to stand up. So what we're doing here is this walker actually allows some leverage for the patient. So get in a little bit closer.
Down here, where if you don't have the development of muscle down here,
exactly right. So Tammy's going to hold the front, and this is a two-person operation. So the caregiver holds the front, and then up we go.
I love it. Well, you got to come see the folks at ACES too. Tammy, Paul, and the great staff will be here to help you too. They're on Blackstone, between Barstow and Shaw, on the west side of the road. You'll see the sign out front. Come in, and if you got any questions, they're just more than willing to help you out. And they might also bring to light a few other products you hadn't thought about that'll get you your independence back. Make it happen. Don't go anywhere. There's more Valley Life coming up right after this.